Handsome, I'm dead. Okay. Hey, do you want to come see my house? Yeah, what do you got? Just these dead wolves. Alright, cool. Got a TV. I got a second dead wolf. Hey, if you don't like my dead wolf, I've got this other dead wolf here. Okay, so this is probably going to be a bit gory. Okay, where are we at? Oh, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. It looks like it's... Oh! That's bad. Who we got? How do I record this? Hello?
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
Yes. I far prefer
Time
that.
flies.
That is a lot better. Thank you, Cake. Everyone gets bored of trolling eventually.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time.
It's some of that long adopted just so
We've had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
Monjo, we gotta save the world. It's the WAP house. It's Times Square. Have a pud, have a life, murder, bust cake. It's Colombo. it's the little fan. Oh my god, it's lightning. It's Big Colombo. River Island, the B Corp, the Burning Ark. We've got to save it all. Ow. We did it. Turn off the timer. Turn off the timer.
What timer?
Turn off the flood.
I can't turn off the flood.
Oh. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Why are you doing this to me? Let me just have the building and I'll put the dolphins in it. This is cruel. This is one of the more cruel things you've done. And it's not the trick. The trick you
Cut out there. Hello? Hello? You've either muted yourself or just cut out entirely.
No, I just didn't talk. Oh, they're all in here. They're all in this.
I have to come complete. My brain is utterly
That's
fucked.
poo. That's poo.
FML.
I got all this kind of stuff, you know.
Oh baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Sorry. Oh, I don't know what to do with these tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Sorry once again. They're calling again.
Okay, empty head, only karma, only chakras, only energy pulses through my brain. No thoughts, no doubts. This strategy has to work. I stole a piece from you, you fool. You didn't think I'd try this? You didn't think I'd try this, you dang fool? And now you've sort of stuck your... You dang fool. Oh, you're going to do this? What am I going to do about that? I'm fucked. I've destroyed. I'm fucked. No, you're in check. Ha, you can't do that because you're in check. Oh, God. Oh, God. What happens now? Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, because you were good at imitating.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, and that is one of Squid's hallmarks.
I
That's
hit
one.
you twice. I hit you twice and then stood behind you. And because in the action of you turning around, you thought I was someone completely different and said I was the good Squid.
I think you should be more impartial than this. You've made me out to be a dunce. Oh, God!
Oh, I've gone cosmic again.
Oh.
Scabnut, get down from there! Chebs!
Who we got? How do I record this? Hello? I could kill Chansey. I could kill Execute. I could kill Tangela. I could kill Bellsprout. I could kill Venonat. I could kill Caterpie. I could kill Magikarp. I could kill Mr. Mime. I could kill a Dratini. I could kill I could kill Ghastly. I could kill... Yeah, I could kill Horsey. I could kill Voltorb. I could kill Coughing. I could kill... Up, you want to go up a little bit?
Sean, which one of these buttons fires missiles?
There's no shoot, you just avoid. It's a pure pacifist run. It's a purely pacifistic.
Up. Make me a mod so I can spam up. If I'm a mod, then I can... Oh, okay.
I think they're going to die. Terry's Wogan's agent asked for every song to be sung by Terry. Well, I'm just going to cast my mind back to memory lane and remember a golden... Please stop tipping, guys.
You ever think, Sean, that you'd be on Twitch asking people to not give you money?
Stop tipping's just donated £10.
We've been on stream for less than 15 minutes, and we've already raised £200.
This is the most lucrative anything's ever been, and it's really annoying.
That does look good, actually. Can I have some?
Yeah.
Yeah, make me big, Give me some.
I don't have to make you big, but I can bring the pole down to you. That might be easier.
Yeah. Give me.
Okay, here you go. Yeah, lick it. How was it?
Okay, we've scoffed the pole. Oh no, it's going down. Okay, end
no,
pole.
We've done it wrong.
No, Sean decides. End pole. You won, Justin.
Like this. Okay, but now someone's knocked me in. Squiddy, did you... so much is always... It's always so much all of the time. Am I drowned? Am I drowned? Who's harm? Oh. How did that happen instantly? What? Well, how's the real... Hang on. What's this? Hang on. How did this happen? Mono.
Must do with the server errors.
Are you for... Okay, I'm gonna get you Fab. Ha! Got ya. So I killed them with Fe. They were Joe, but I spelt Fe. I am Fab, but I spelt Fe through Joe and killed... Can the compliment list not have... Sorry, can the compliment list not have shit against me in it, please? Can the compliments room be kind? Thank you, this will calm me down. Thank you so much. Everything always works. Shut up. Fuck off. I couldn't even read it because it went off the screen. Okay, well...
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Joe.
Please press the piss button. Yeah, okay. There you go, you happy? That's all the piss I've got though. I've not voluntarily stopped pissing.
hotel. I could buy a slice of lemon drizzle cake. Then die.
Okay, where are we at? Oh, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. It looks like it's... Oh!
It was just far
That's
away.
bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Joe.
Jebs!
Thick-skinned, tasteless. Smallest watermelons I've ever seen. My missus loves watermelon XD. My missus loves watermelon XD. I've lost it. I've lost it. My missus loves watermelon XD. But they were tiny. 5 of the smallest watermelons I've ever seen. My missus loves watermelon XD. Smaller than accepted. Smaller than accepted. Really, really fantastic substance. Really, really fantastic substance. Best I've ever had in my 15 years on this planet. Fantastic work. Keep it up. Respect, my G. My missus loves watermelon XD.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
Hello all. Looking forward to chat winning the game decisively.
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of Sean Morley's Normal Game. Welcome to my mind paradise, where we will see the fertile soil of my worst game show idea to date. Spring, fetid little saplings aiming to the sky and descending, crashing down into the hell we call planet Earth. Who's ready to game? Hello Oracle, hello Nick Nil, hello Maggie FBK, hello 84 underscore Natalie, hello Summer B76, hello Butty Barbie, hello Harry Hardy, hello Mighty Mighty Shushbugs Reception Music Red Quixote, And of course, welcome to Bread Center. Welcome to A Good Pete. Welcome Josie Hypatia. Welcome Martine F. And I believe I have done my best to read out all the names that I can see. Now, Sean Morley's normal game has the potential to be the most chaotic and untenable idea I've ever had. It could also be a good laugh. And that might even be a false dichotomy. It could be both. Could be both. Could be a fun time. Please and smaller nog. So you can not nog. Sorry. Okay. Nog small. It is normal. Normal for me. Okay. Let me tell you the format of Sean Morley's normal game. Is an AI-powered quiz show where all contestants can cash in their own points to change any of the rules of the game. And at the end, we'll see who's won. There'll be some caveats to that. There'll be a bit more structure than that as we go along. But that is the premise. It'll be a quiz show, nominally, at least to begin with, until all the rules change. And you'll be able to pay points that you earn by getting questions right to change the rules of the game. The rules will get more expensive as you go along, so you need to score more points in order to change more rules in your favour. Each rule change will be an investment, hoping that it turns the tide in your favour. There will be some additional aspects to that we will cover. That is the format. What's the rule of that game? Well, the only rule is that each player introduced to new rules they go on. It's a gnomic PD, and I have adapted that to Sean Morley's normal game. In the meantime, because this is going to be an AI-powered quiz show, at least to begin with, until it becomes something that no one intended or expected, please feel free to deck out the randomizer with any topic. If you could do add Sean Morley normal game and then a topic that you think might make a good topic for a quiz show. I'm going to add bird into that. That's bird, the genus of flying creatures, not the individual who may be joining us at some point this evening. TV show, that's good. Quite a broad topic, yeah. I'm sure people can pick up points on that. And in the meantime, I'm going to start introducing our contestants for this evening. Let me just check in with the contestants. Contestants, are you all ready to be introduced over here? I start introducing you. It's me asking directly into the chat that you should be able to hear. Oh, I've muted this. Okay, sorry. Can I introduce?
Yes,
yeah?
you may.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Cracking. All right, bye.
I have to complete. My brain is utterly fucked.
Let's go.
I'm sorry I let my sub lapse, sad face.
That's okay, Butty Barbie. I feel like this is the first time we've become acquainted. Oh, we've got a welcome bear coming in. It's Albrot, of course it is. Nothing's ever easy, is it?
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat. I love seeing this community go from strength to strength. Stop triggering the welcome bear if you're willing. Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat. We have, and I love seeing this community grow from strength. Sorry, Pete, it's not easy to hear because people are smashing out the welcome bear.
That's fine.
I'm going to give you a custom audio. Can everyone hear Pete?
Can everyone? Oh, sorry, I need to talk for that to work, do I? Can people hear me? Thank you for triggering the welcome bear.
Through, okay. Nice.
That's because he's muted the. Oh, hang on, hang on. Sorry, I'm now talking to Josie, but I can be heard on the stream.
Yes, you will all be. You'll all be in the stream soon. Rosanna's up next. Everyone, welcome to the stream. Rosanna,
you're about to appear on the stream.
Oh, that's not coming through. I'm sorry. I thought I was giving you warnings, but I'm not. Sorry. Sorry.
I can hear because I've got the stream turned on.
Okay. Yeah, Rosanna, please say hello.
Hi, Rosanna.
Hello. Oh.
And can you let Rickard know that they will be next?
Oh, wrong way. It must.
I'll fix you.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, but it's hard because we're on a delay. Oh, I've been left hanging.
Oh, we're not on here.
You're reversed. No.
Can you let Rickard
know
that they're
reversed
next? I know you're trying to high five, but
the team synergy's all off.
Can one of you? Do you not need to say aloud? Could you let Rickard know that Rickard's up next? Can you not? You can't hear me. Of course, you can't hear me.
I can hear you, but I'm hearing so much audio, Sean.
You should be able to hear me through the video.
Oh yeah, I can now.
Okay, Rickard, you're going to be up next.
Yeah, looks good. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to Josie again. Sorry.
Welcome, Rickard. Please say hello.
Hello.
There's no hope for this team.
Maybe I gotta. What's an economical? Probably gotta shrink you all a little bit. And
I think
maybe
we all
put
need
you in
to
a
be a
pyramid.
bit smaller, don't we? Are we going to be like University Challenge, where one team's on top of the other?
I don't think so. I think there's a lot of like negative floor space. Sorry to denigrate you to the floor space, but
that's fine.
Like there's space for people. You do seem kind of small. Wait for Team 2 in. In the meantime, do you want to start thinking about what your team name will be?
Oh, I think Rosanna's already picked, but I'm happy.
Oh, well, I don't know if we went for no-seas or for...
Yeah, that's the traditional team that opposes the Josies, I think.
For RRP was the recommended...
Harry has recommended the Bedwetters.
Oh, Harry's been saying bedwetter a lot today.
Yeah. Okay. Coming up next is the first member of the second team. It's Buzz Josie.
There we go. AJT.
Hello.
Oh, all Josie team. I get it. Hello, Josie.
All Josie team.
I'm going to type that in as well.
Welcome, Josie. Can you say hello so that I can hear?
Hello. Thank you so much for triggering the welcome, Josie.
Next up, Josie Russell. Okay, I will find a faster way of doing this in future, but this is where we pilot.
Once you've got it set up once, will it work?
Well, no.
No, because they're all individual sources, aren't they?
They're all individual sources, which is a benefit, but means I've got to do this. I'll find a way.
I mean, we could do it before the stream, I suppose.
Yeah, that's how I will do it. Yeah. Welcome, Josie Russell.
Hello everyone.
Oh, I can't hear you. 1 second. Could you say hello again? Okay, coming through loud and clear. And chat, can you confirm you can hear everyone okay? Am I missing something? Is Jones and Hypatia doing pranks in a place I can't see?
I wanted to look at her as she came in, but I think got the directions wrong. Also, Josie's not here yet.
I'm about to fix that.
You are on the way, Josie. There you are.
Hello, it's me.
Hey.
I'm eating a twirl.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Okay, is everyone happy with their placement on the screen? I might try and size people up where possible. And I guess also as a prop in, you don't mind if I get rid of your window.
Oh, no, you can crop. That's normally that bit's normally hidden anyway.
Yeah, so I don't want to spoil the magic from your own streams.
No.
There's a froggy in the background there.
It's here. I can bring it closer.
Oh no! Just doing a bit of banter.
I've got a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Aww.
Any backstory?
I found it on a wall, and it's got a cannula all the way through it.
Yes.
Oh yes, we've got a cannulated animal in our house as well. Yeah, very familiar with this.
Is it a cannula if it goes all the way through?
Yeah.
How does a cannula just become a hole?
I feel like we've had this argument before.
Oh, okay, fine. Someone do cannula as a subject.
Oh yes,
yes, please.
But the opposite team all work for the NHS.
Oh yeah,
playing into our hands.
If we can please do a quick clap for our carers. I think that would be. If anyone's got.
I'm only admin. Don't clap for me.
No, it all counts. It all counts. It all keeps the system running. If anyone needs a foot scraping, there's no chance of that happening without a bit of back end. Gnome Jerome said, "Thank you, Captain Tom." Yeah, if we could redirect our praise really to Captain Tom, who made it all possible.
Yeah, thanks. Captain Tom walked so Josie's could run.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Now let's reorder these
Good
many
advice from Harry
things.
in the chat.
And let's start. Why have you got -20? Why have you started off with -20?
Is it the no Josie penalty?
No, I think I must have made the hotkey for reducing. Well, I worry that I've made the hotkey for reducing points for the first team.
No,
something I just happen to press very regularly, which is a concern.
Can we keep that as the
do you want to be
rule to change back to?
All Josie team, are you happy with the title All Josie team?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep.
Okay. And team number 2, do you want to be the Nosies?
I'm happy with just team 2.
Okay. That sucks. That's shit.
Rosanna's in the middle and therefore nominally captain. So I'm happy for Rosanna to decide.
Yeah, Nosies.
I mean, if they're the Nosies, I feel like we need to be the Josies.
Well, we can be all Nosy team.
No Josie team.
No Josie team.
Do you want to be the Josies then? All Josie team?
No, we can be no Josie team.
What about the not Nosies?
Yeah,
anti-nosies. Anti-nosies.
Yeah, the anti-noses. That really
sounds.
Actually, Mighty Fighter just reminded me. I did insist the team would be called the Bedwetters.
Well, I'm trying to find a middle ground here. The
no dry team.
Well, that implies we're bedwetters, doesn't it?
Yes, that's why it's good.
There's no fire.
I will put my hand up that I have wet my bed within the last year and a half. So we have At least one bedwetters. We cannot be a no bedwetter team.
There we go.
Martin suggested the chat of the bedwetters.
And chat, you are also a contestant. Extracting answers from chat has always been quite difficult. And so on this stream, I'm going to give you 3 possible options for how you can go about it. Some are new, some are old favourites, some are stuff you've despised in previous streams, but I haven't been able to improve upon. So your 4 options are: you can have, I've introduced the idea of a champion. Rather than all talk as a collective, you can elect a champion who you can then depose later on if you think the champion's letting you down. You can have a democratic champion, which is individuals can put themselves forward as the champion, and you could go, they could be our champion. You can have a random champion. You can answer as one. We can use the system before where you will write out your answer and then select it. Or you can answer with polls. You can just listen to each other and put your best ideas into a poll, and then whatever wins, that runoff, that becomes your answer. Ah, yeah, you see, I've already given you -1, so that needs to change. Whatever's doing that. What on earth? It's of course. I set them to the number pads, and I thought, okay, so maybe Shift and 1 can be -1, but of course that's an exclamation mark, which I love, and is involved in every command that goes through chat. So that's unacceptable, isn't it? So I'll change that to Alt and 1, which I probably don't have as much cause to press. I'll do that immediately because that's going to cause problems. Okay, so how would chat like to answer questions? Your first option is democratic champion. Your second option is random champion. Your third option is answer as 1. Or fourth option is answer with polls. You will get a chance to change this if you all hate it. But as a starting point, you'll be telling me how I'm getting answers from you.
I feel like a much worse way to do this would have been to have an initial poll to work out how to give the answer for this poll.
Yes, that would have been much worse. It did cross my mind.
Yeah.
And make sure everyone is adding topics to the randomizer that we will use to determine our first round.
I think random
rounds will work this way. Each team is asked an individual question, and a round ends when each team has been asked one question, and then we will go into rules mode and work out if anyone has won any points and if anyone is exchanging those points for rule changes. We'll discuss the limits and restrictions on rule changes when we get there. In fact, no, we won't. We'll do it now because we got a minute. We got a minute's worth of poll to sit through. I'm trying to keep rule changes as open-ended as possible. No rules that specifically directly and clearly specifically victimize or advantage a singular team. If you want to do that, it has to be indirect. Nothing that destroys the very fabric of the game. There still must be some kind of points. There still needs to be a chance for victory. It still needs to resemble a game in some way. It can't become like a poetry reading, just where we all appreciate art. There needs to be points. In some sense. And I have absolute discretion to say that rule's bad. That rule no rules that slow down the tempo will create so much back-end work for me on the fly that the show will grind to a halt. So I have full jurisdiction just to deny a rule proposal or add a time limit to a rule proposal that I think is too mad or powerful. To begin with, there are only 3 rule slots available. As time goes on, or at my discretion, more will be added. And each time a rule is bought, they become more expensive. This is to avoid things going too mad too fast. What is the policy on adding rules that require shouting? I don't know. Just see how I feel. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you really want to push into the granularity, it's vibes. Okay. Oh, what did they choose? What did chat choose? They're going to answer with polls. Okay, I put it to you that when I send a question your way, you've got to answer it with polls, and I'm going to trust you to do that.
That's not what they chose. They didn't
Polls
choose
win.
that.
Random champion one, John.
Oh, random champion. Sorry. I skimmed wrong. Perfect. So anyone who wants to be champion, type !me into the chat, and then I'll fish out a random champion. And if you don't like them, you'll have to do a coup or something. You'll have to coup them. And I trust that the in-person teams are happy just to answer by consensus. They don't need champions or team captains.
Like a random champion, please.
You want a random champion from between you 3?
Yeah, between the 3 of us. Yeah. No, I'm happy for I've already appointed Rosanna captain without any discussion.
Rosanna, do you want to be captain?
But you're in the middle, that was all.
I didn't do that knowingly.
I don't think we should have a captain.
I like the way I've looked at you on the screen to talk to you.
Rickard, how are you feeling about this?
I'm happy with Rosanna as a captain. Yep.
We can have random champions if you want, Rosanna.
Yeah, I think we should have random champion.
Yeah, random champion. All right.
Random captains.
Why wouldn't we just confer?
Yeah.
Well, too late now.
I really do trust you just to confer. You just don't seem to
just confer and give the answer as like you do if you were a team on a quiz.
Yeah.
Chat, I warn you, at the moment, your champion won't be very random. It will just be Summer.
It's funny because lots of them voted for the thing and then no one wants to do it. I'll do it.
Do you want to be? Yeah, Josie's in there, so you've got to be careful because you've got to be careful here. Okay, I'm gonna roll it soon. Chat, watch out! You've got to be careful here.
Rosanna wants to be the chat captain. We didn't want to be the captain of
only maliciously.
Yeah.
wants to be random champion.
It's a much different responsibility to be the captain of a rival team.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't think this really says anything about democracy, does it? Oh, because you picked the bad option. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, you've
I
got
think we
1
could probably
minute
sabotage
until I
any
roll
of the
chat
options, to be
champion. You've got 1 minute. If you're not going to elect yourself, !me in the chat if you want to be champion. No, I have. Nice try, but I have guarded against that.
Yeah, good. Just a little test.
The amount of really obvious shit I need to put code in to guard against just because it's you lot. I have to say, I never thought this would happen.
Really?
We haven't even started, really.
It's the 2-part thing, isn't it? Of the chat voting themselves to have
Thank
the
you
random
so much for
champion
triggering
thing,
the welcome
and then no
bear.
one wanting to do
I
it.
love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow
Harry's
from
there.
strength to strength.
Sort of.
Is he live? Is that live?
Yeah, that's live. Should I do
That's
a
live.
raid?
Is that live?
Exclamation mark. Raid.
Timer complete.
Okay, let's roll. Let's roll a champion. What?
GBHH.
Okay, exclamation mark. Who? It's Josie Hypatia is the chat champion. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Josie.
Give it 30 minutes. I'm going to be triple bluffing you. I'm going to
Josie,
be
if you want,
Manchurian candidating the hell out of this shit.
Josie, if you want, we can't decide who should captain our team. So if you want to do the hand trick,
Would you like me in? Would you like me in to captain the bedwetters? I'm on board. The power has already gone to my head.
maybe we should re-roll.
Yeah, I don't know who's in the running for you guys. I tell you what.
Person that's not us is Summer.
I tell
If
you what.
Hypatia defects now, we're really in trouble.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing both sides.
It did happen in Meme Machine.
Okay, let's find out the
I
topic.
have previous. You're not wrong.
Let's find out the topic of the first round. Choosing random topic. Yeah, that didn't work. But next time it will. And be sure to keep adding topics
Zero
in.
is a topic.
No,
Yeah,
because we'll end up with a lot of questions about zero.
Can,
What's happened? Did anyone?
Can we try that instead?
There were topics.
No,
it's not topic as it's shown. It's
I'm new.
It's 12. It's not topic. It's 12.
Richard Whiteley didn't get it right on the first day, I would imagine.
No, he was calling it count up. Irish counties. Okay.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
That's
Okay.
Is it?
Oh, it was.
No, I don't know why I said that. I don't know.
I think one of my teams has an advantage here.
Okay, I'm putting into Bing now to just write me 3 pub quiz questions about Irish
Can
counties.
we elect Oracle our captain?
I don't know, actually, yeah. Okay, to the anti-noses. What is the smallest county in Ireland?
Oh, is that us?
No,
No,
to the anti-noses.
Oh, sorry, I could read the
Obviously.
I could. How did you? Okay, I'll shut up. It's not my question.
Part of me kind of wants to say, is Dublin like a metro as a county? Yeah, hello guys.
Do they have those in Ireland?
I would assume so. Because I feel like I looked this up literally the other day.
So
well,
are we
okay.
talking
If you've looked it up recently, that's more recent than I have.
Smallest by area we're assuming here, yeah?
I just put it into Bing, so
I like this because it's not even working out what the right answer is, right? It's working out what Bing says the right answer
it's
is.
what a very stupid large language model would believe.
Yeah, exactly. Which is good. I think is a fun element, a fun dynamic to the quiz.
I will defer to the geo-guessing, Josie.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally why I was looking it up the other day.
Although I am on path to become Irish within the next year, so I maybe need to do some more research.
Yeah, the quiz can't last that long, I'm afraid.
No, so there's a lot of paperwork involved, including my partner's grandmother.
I'm going to need to push you for an answer.
Okay. Shall we say County Dublin City? That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree. Go for it.
I'm afraid that is wrong. The answer is County Louth.
Oh, Louth.
Yeah.
Which is smallest by land area with a land area of 826 square kilometres. To Pokemon Wet Bed, or the Bedwetters, whatever. You have the inverse question. What is the largest county in Ireland?
Oh. Well, what are the big ones?
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm going to take a guess that this is not in Rickard's wheelhouse of things you know.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. What are the famous ones, right? Cork, County Mayo, Galway, Donegal. Donegal's one of the... Oh, hang on. Is this Republic of Ireland or All Ireland?
I'm assuming...
Oh, Sean doesn't know. Why am I asking?
Republic of Ireland or all of Ireland?
Because Donegal.
The only Irish county I know is Derry, because there's a well-known wind band song.
Have I said something to upset Oracle now? Have I said something that's sectarian?
You can sort it out just by becoming Irish within the next year or so.
That'll
win him over.
Well, I reckon those ones in the west are the big ones, right? So I reckon Galway, Mayo, Kerry, they're all big, or Cork.
Yeah.
They're big.
Yeah.
I'm going to push you for an answer.
Biggest?
Cork.
Cork's at the bottom. I'd say Mayo or Kerry or Galway.
When I push you for an answer, you can't list your top.
Rosalie, just say one of those.
We'll say Galway, please. Yeah.
Okay. If Pete had just left Rosanna to it, you would have got a point there, I'm afraid, because it is County Cork.
I'm sorry, Rosanna. I mean, we were just guessing, weren't we?
Okay, and to Josie Hypatia on behalf of the chat.
You've got to win me over, chat.
Well, this is paid off for the chat because Josie's Irish now or something.
Not yet. Give me a year.
Chat, your question is, what is the only county in Ireland that does not have a coastline?
Give me some ideas, chat.
Ooh.
I'm merely a figurehead. I'm not going to have any thinking power in this. I'm merely a mouthpiece for chat. So far, Harry Hardy has said Limerick. Westmeath. Okay, Oracle of Truth. Can the chat confirm that they will go with Oracle of Truth's answer as the most Irish person?
And to be clear, you're not under any obligation to listen to chat.
No, I wouldn't listen to Josie.
I am taking my honorary position very seriously. So Oracle is our Oracle, therefore it is either Westmeath or Leitrim, or it could be Limerick. Oh, don't do a Pete Oracle. Round it down.
Yes, people love just saying, here's what it could be.
Don't peach your foot in it. Come on.
I think it's quite useful on a quiz to say, here are some things it could be. You're not doing a reverse Pete Oracle. You're doing exactly what I did, but with more knowledge, to be fair.
Chat, I'm going to have to push you for an answer here.
So, so Oracle is listening to Harry. Harry has said he really, really thinks it's County Limerick. Mighty Fighty Shasbugs has said Oracle is our Oracle. Therefore, by process of transient answering, the answer is Limerick.
I'm afraid everyone's got everything wrong this round. It's County Longford.
There we go.
Wow.
Okay, I won't ask you if you want to cash in any points for rule changes because no one has anything. Let's just repeat this round. Okay, next topic. Harry Hardy says, "Hold on. Please repeat the question." Oh yeah, it's not topic, is it?
No, it's.
Please repeat the question.
It's entirely possible that was wrong, but it's what Bing said, isn't it? So that's the rules of the quiz.
How can I do a quiz show about literally anything without it being all wrong?
Harry, I think that's definitely right. There's got to be loads of counties in the middle, but it's done.
Okay. Are there not? Okay, I can challenge Bing on it, but what do you think's going to happen? Okay, hang on. All right, poll.
This needs to be a rule.
Yeah, what is the arbiter of a correct answer? That will be a poll for 1 minute. So just vote with your heart. 1 is Bing, and 2 is reality.
No, I think this is Bing.
Bing is killing it. Bing is winning. Oh no, reality's coming in.
Because that's what the quiz is, though, right? It's not about what's actually right. It's about what.
Yeah, I mean, are we truly regarding reality, or is it just the shapes that are formed on the back of our eyes, which is kind of what Bing is? It's kind of like a cornea.
Bing's like a memory of the future.
Also, if we're going on reality, we're going to spend so much time confirming or unconfirming big answers.
I do not want to have to
I
go
just
to
think for
Snopes.
entertainment's sake, it's better just to go with the one answer. Because I don't
Snopes is an
points
entertainment killer.
Well, one thing I quite like is I'm happy to run this poll every episode of this quiz. So some will be pure Bing and some will be what is true. Let's find out what the truth is.
I just think, Sean, there's so many quiz shows that are dealing with what's true.
Yeah, and even then they're sometimes wrong, right? Whereas this one holds its hands up and says 20% of this is going to be wrong. Will be hallucinated by a computer.
Minimum 20.
There's no such thing as a permanent fact, is there?
Okay, so we're playing a Bing over reality. Shall I put Bing on creative mode? All right, let me go. New poll. Poll 1. What mode should Bing be on? 1 creative, 2 balanced.
I didn't know Bing had different modes. What are the other options?
Yeah, Bing has
Is there a
modes.
combat mode?
1 is precise, which you'd think I'd have it on already, but obviously not. It's not what I'm here for.
Is there a leaf mode?
No, I don't remember leaf mode. Not even thinking about it's made me very sleepy. Okay, let's find out what the next topic's going to be, because you've all chosen that it's Bing, not reality, so no one has any points, so there's no toss to argue.
Workings of Bing would be a good one.
Well, that'll be hard because I think it's programmed to shut down those questions. Wolverhampton Manda Centre. I'm so sorry, Rickard. People are really geographically rooting it.
I'm not feeling great about this either, to be honest.
I don't really know what this means.
Can you write me 3 pub quiz questions on the topic of Wolverhampton Manda Centre?
Shopping centre.
Oh, it's a shopping centre. Thanks, Mighty
Okay,
Mighty.
what are we on?
Like Metroland.
Creative.
I think perhaps the only advantage we have in this game is that we can see the inner thoughts of chat, and they cannot as yet see our inner thoughts.
I'm with Jambud. This does sound fun. It's Mandarin.
Oh, interestingly, here it's decided that pub quiz questions are always multiple choice. So,
That's not what it did last time, though, is it?
That's technically easier now.
well, it's on creative mode, so it's going to just decide things, a bit more sporadically here. Okay, the anti-nosies, your question is, in what year was the Manda Centre open to the public? Is it A, 1968? Is it B, 1974? Is it C, 1987? Or is it D, 2003?
74.
I'm on board at 74.
Why not?
Okay.
Let's do it. Lock it
Nice. Good tempo, good gumption. Wrong. The answer is A, 1968. 2, Pokemon Wet Bed. Which famous British sculptor created a bronze sculpture that was donated by the Manda family and displayed in the Manda Centre until 2014? Was it A, Henry Moore, B, Anthony Gormley, C, Barbara Hepworth, or D, Anish Kapoor?
Sorry, can I have the question? Can we hear the question again?
Which famous British sculptor created a bronze sculpture that was donated by the Manda family and displayed in the Manda Centre until 2014? A, Henry Moore, B, Anthony Gormley, C, Barbara Hepworth, or D, Anish Kapoor?
Now think about your art history. Who uses what type of material in sculptural works?
I tell you, the only one I know for sure, I've been to the Barbara Hepworth Museum in
It's very
St.
nice
Ives.
and nice, yeah.
It is nice, and she definitely did do bronze sculptures. So if we've got nothing else to go on,
I thought Henry Moore also did bronze sculptures.
I think he did. But what's Henry Moore's date? I suppose it could be old, and they just come into possession of it.
Yeah, if it was
Rather than
donated
especially
by them, they
commissioned.
could already have it.
I
Yeah.
would go for. I don't know, Rosanna, and I'm happy to defer to you because of last time. But I would go for Barbara Hepworth. We don't know.
Pressure.
Really.
I haven't heard of any of these people, so
Isn't Anish Kapoor the one that invented that black paint?
Vanta Black, yeah.
He's more sort of shiny things, right?
I don't know.
He just copyrighted it.
He wasn't allowed. Yeah.
Look, I'd go for Barbara Hepworth, but I don't know.
Okay, Barbara Hepworth.
She is definitely the best sculptor of that group.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but that doesn't mean anything, does it?
Congratulations, the bedwetters. You have the
There we
first
go.
point
Nice.
of the entire game. And now to Josie Hypatia on behalf of the chat.
Yeah.
Which 3 stores are the anchor tenants of the Manda Centre as of 2021? Is it A, combination of Debenhams, H&M and Matalan? Is it B, Primark, Next and Marks and Spencer's? Is it C, John Lewis, Zara and TK Maxx? Or is it D, Fraser's, H&M and Matalan?
So chat, if you can put A's, B's, C's and D's in the chat, I will count them as best I can.
Don't we just do a poll?
2
Shall I
B's,
just do a
2
poll
D's.
for
No,
you?
I'm the representative. 3 D's, 5 B's, 4 D's, 5 B's. 5 D's, 5 B's. Oh God, 6 B's, 7 D's, 1 C.
Oh, hang on.
8
Harry thinks he
B's.
knows, if that helps, Josie.
Mighty
Nine
Fighty
B's.
and Harry are
Mighty
very
Fighty,
insistent.
And Mighty Fighty as well.
Okay, I'm calling it. It's D. D has passed the
Harry
10D
did
threshold.
stream a documentary about a shopping centre this morning.
Congratulations, chat. You have won the second point
Well
of the
done,
game.
chat.
Now, we have points on the board. I'm afraid the anti-noses cannot take part in this, but do Pokemon Wetbed / the Bedwetters or chat, which is now represented by Josie Hypatia. Do you want to check? Do you want to trade in your point to change or add a rule to this game?
Let me know what you think, chat.
Do we have thoughts on rules?
No, do you know what? I'd like a rule that enables Rickard to be involved in the game.
That would be very kind. That would be very kind.
I don't know what that would be, but a question that has to have something to do. So there has to be like a mandatory Sweden round, or
no, very
needs to be
specific.
accompanied by some
Brass instruments round.
Yeah.
Well, how about the rule is all... I mean, I shouldn't be participating in this, but I would suggest, how about all rounds have to be topics that Rickard won't be automatically excluded from by geography?
Yeah.
Or all future rounds are all things that we think that Rickard chooses all topics from now on, or all topics are things Rickard knows about.
I think Rickard should be allowed to pick at least one topic. We don't necessarily want to change. Or does the rule change have to apply to the whole game?
It's a rule.
It's a pilot.
It's a pilot.
We can do it as much to our advantage as possible, right? Rickard has veto on any topic.
Yeah.
It's something that's just completely unknown. Yeah.
Okay, so should we say Rickard gets one veto, or could Rickard just
I'm only
veto
worried,
all night?
I'm worried of falling foul of your
no.
rule, because this does massively advantage us, doesn't it, Sean? I mean, it
Things
doesn't
are allowed to
because
massively
it's going to
advantage.
exclude me and Rosanna.
Well, I think you could argue it. I think you could argue it that actually you are removing a disadvantage, because people are putting things into the topic cluster that one member of your team is sort of excluded from by culture and geography. So you could argue that you're actually removing an obstacle rather than giving yourself an advantage.
And you know what? I will argue that.
Yeah, I
Rickard,
think
are you happy with this?
The Rickard rule. The Rickard rule.
I feel like we've talked over Rickard on this, and Rickard is more involved.
Yeah, completely against their will. I just think they're here. They've got their nice wall behind them, but they're not going to say anything for the whole stream, are they? If all the questions are about the counties of Ireland and
Stop talking about Rickard. Rickard, what do you think?
I don't know.
Would you like a veto on all coming topics?
But I don't have an excuse for not knowing anything.
See?
Good
It
point.
puts Rickard on the spot, and when
that is true, yeah.
Because no one's known anything, right? By and large, everyone's got everything wrong. But now there'll be this focus on Rickard.
Yeah, no, that is true. Okay, I'm happy
Okay.
I'm happy to drop
My,
this.
my other suggestion for a rule is to change your hotkeys back to
yeah, that's actually that. I prefer that.
No rules that specifically victimize a team. So I think I could exclude that one quite easily. Chat, Hypatia. Anything over there? I think I'll give.
I'm going to give them a final 15 seconds to suggest. I've got a front runner.
Okay.
I've been excluding anything that is biased towards a particular team because obviously I have skin in the game for two different teams. So I want something that advantages everyone. And the time is up. Mono's suggestion is Sean just has to tell us the answer after each question. That is Chat's new rule. For every team, for every question, Sean just has to tell us the correct answer.
Now, what I will say, hang on, let me.
The correct answer after every question.
Bear in mind that this will provide so many more points in the coming rounds that more rules will be added to obfuscate that rule. So it is a rule which will metastasize. I think it's a good rule, and I'm sticking.
Okay, well, hang on. Pete's asked a very important question, which is now my question. At what point in the process do I tell you the correct answer? Before or after you've answered?
After you've said the question, you say the correct answer, and then we provide the answer.
Actually, no, I've got the other way to do it would be to do it kind of Jeopardy style, so that Sean only tells us the answer, and you have to say what the question is.
Sorry, who was voted the leader of chat?
I mean, if I write that in.
You have to respect the random champion that I am. The new rule is the correct answer is provided after each question. Yes.
Yep, fine.
There we go.
I'm happy with that. Let me just remove a point from chat. I hope you're happy with that. Now, I think I'd like the cost of rules to be based on how many rules that individual has bought, which I forgot to create a tracker for, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep that next to. So for chat to buy a rule, it will be 2 points from now on. The bedwetters. Do you have a rule? Do you still want to cash in a rule? The idea that you could get an advantage now while rule 1 is active.
I was going to say that.
Well, unless we take cat boxes, which is also quite good.
Points are scored
so
for
if
the
we
most
add that in,
incorrect
that
What's the point of that one? I mean, you can have it. You can have it. It's just the most.
Well, we know
pointless
what
time.
we're going further from. Then. What we're...
Sean, the purpose of
then
this
it
game
becomes
is
an
not to do
opposites
something
game.
with a point.
Yeah, no, Sean, you've missed the point.
Have I? Sorry. It's only my game we're talking about. Oh, sorry, Come Genius. Adding topics is subscriber locked, just so that no one can put the word fuck in. But I'm sure someone could pop anything on your behalf. Okay. Let's
be decisive. Go with the cat box rule.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I'm
the
just
point
looking
goes
at chat.
to the most incorrect answer.
Yeah,
Sure.
Sean, again, what did you think would happen there?
I was just trying to explain to Come Genius something quite boring, so I thought I'd say something funny to lighten the. You know, I just trying to make.
Don't try and entertain these people.
You've done the thing where you say "Don't think about a cat," Sean. You've don't think about
Well,
cat.
there's a big difference between the impossibility of not thinking about a cat when someone said that, and something like writing add SMNG fuck and then pressing enter, which you cannot do. It's easy to not do.
They could have not done it.
Yeah,
also,
I didn't do
Bing's
it.
not
Did
going to
I?
want to write questions about that, is it?
So why is it incorrect answers also score points?
The point goes to the team with the most incorrect answer. I think.
But each question
this neutralizes.
is only asked to one team, isn't it?
Well, that doesn't have to be true.
Oh, no, good point. Yeah, so now has the complete format of the quiz changed? So every question has to be asked to every team.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, all questions. Sorry, yeah, this just changed the whole game. All questions go to all teams.
Yeah.
The point. So it neutralises one. One is the correct answer.
You
Just a
tell
bit
us
of
the
trivia.
correct answer, but the game is to say the least correct answer.
It's now turned into the opposite game. We now get the answer and have to come up with the most not that answer.
I think this would be fun.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good game.
Yeah, excited
Right,
for that.
all right.
No flaws so far.
We'll find them. Okay, let's find the next topic.
See,
Not that it really matters.
No, the topic matters. Everything matters. I mean, the topic's very likely
Everything
to be fucked
matters.
now. Statistically, you're likely to be fucked. Oh, no, there we go.
Yes, I'm gonna get this answer really wrong.
Yeah.
Catbox has suggested another good rule.
Well, no one could afford it, so maybe
This
keep it
does
so no one
actually
steals it.
guarantee that points will be scored in every question.
That's true.
I just would point out to Butty Barbie, the rule that Sean has to give the answer still stands. He does still have to give the answer after the question.
Yeah.
It's just that is not what then provides the points.
Oh, that's a good point. Sean, if you ask Bing, what's the most incorrect answer to this question, will it give you an answer?
Oh, because Bing is the arbiter, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bing has to give us both. Bing has to give us both the correct answer and the most incorrect answer, and then we have to ask Bing.
Yeah, but I don't think it
based on the
necessarily follows that Bing is the arbiter of
Oh, no, 'cause
what's
that rule
wrong.
still
We've
says-
only established that Bing is the arbiter of what's right.
That's true. That's
Wait,
true.
what was the phrasing of that, Paul?
The phrasing was, "What is the arbiter of what is correct?"
Ah, so what is incorrect?
But also, again,
It's still up to us.
How serious this will become. How are we going to agree what the most incorrect answer of a thing is?
Well, let me see if Bing. Hang on, pause. Let me
Okay,
see
sorry.
if Bing can even handle the request.
exactly.
What is the least correct? Let's see if it can even
Surely
pass
it's least
that. as a
correct
query.
can handle
among the
this
three
request.
given answers, surely.
Can I just, as
full
a
stop.
point of order, why is Pokemon Wetbed now on -2 points?
Fair enough. Sean's not changing.
Okay, let me. Thank you for being vigilant. Let me sort that out.
Yeah. I've got quite a few jobs to do
Said
here.
anything, we would have been in the lead.
We should be on 0 as well, Sean, not 1.
No.
I thought Catbox just wrote,
Oh,
this
no, you
game is
should be
played
on
entirely
0.
by the in-betweeners. But that isn't what he said.
They should be on 0, and they should also be on 2 points to buy a rule.
Yeah.
Yes, they should be
Yeah?
on that, shouldn't they? Yeah.
And the bed should be
I
wet.
mean, I'm only running 2 teams, Sean. I feel like
You could take on a third. Come on.
I feel like being the scorekeeper, like Andy Zoltzman, is apparently my third job.
Andy Zoltzman's not the score keeper, is he? Just says sort of facts.
He's the stato. No, he's the official stato.
Yeah.
Bing has had a really good go at defining what incorrectness refers to and giving examples of what the most incorrect. So I would say,
yeah, it's going to work.
It's given me a short list of things which could be considered the least correct answer.
Yeah, this is
and
gonna
if
work.
anyone gets one of those,
Yeah,
great.
you got the point. Yep.
But this isn't a shout out multiple things. I want one answer from everyone and then we judge it.
No, I think this is good.
Round 3, question 1. What is the name of the first home video game console ever released? Which is the Magnavox Odyssey, released in 1972.
Okay, so do we now need to come up with something? How wrong do we have? If we answer something that isn't a game console, that's quite wrong.
I think we have to think, what does Bing think is the most wrong answer? So
Is
is
it going to be
Bing,
just the complete opposite of every bit of the title?
or is Bing going to think, what is the most recent games console that exists? I would be tempted to go for something like PlayStation 5.
Well, hang on, let me pause, because your thinking all makes sense. Having now read again what Bing's given me, these are not the most wrong answers.
Okay.
They're actually some of the most proximate
Jampad's
answers.
raising a good point. Why is Sean coaching the team now?
Well, it's because I'm losing faith in using Bing as the arbiter in this because its logic.
Well,
is
you'll have to
absolute
wait for someone to pay their coins to get the
If
rule
we do
changed.
use it as the arbiter, should
To
we
be
not
fair,
feed
Sean,
it
you
in
got that
the
either
three
question
answers that have
completely
been
wrong.
given and ask it to choose one?
Well,
I mean,
no,
you've got
because
to
we
make your
never-
case, Sean. You've got to
I'm
make
gone.
your case
I'm
for changing the.
Right, well, I think
Right, Hypatia, I think you need to take over at this point.
I can't have a fourth job. Don't make me have a fourth job.
No, it's fine. What's the?
These are all 0 hours contracts.
What's your answer, JC?
This is really difficult to work out in terms of tax. I'm not even sure if any of these are self-employment or employment. Am I a subcontractor to the chat?
I'm really confused with the fact none of them pay.
I've got my permanent job with my Josie team. I've got my subcontracting work for the chat. I've got my self-employment work as the statistician. And now I've got to be Sean too.
What's he doing there?
He's gone wise, but
I'm not wise.
he hasn't thought about
I'm not allowing that. Okay, I'm going to have to push you all for an answer.
Oh, we haven't confirmed. But well, Josie's need to answer first, right?
Oh, so is every
not
team just
necessarily.
providing an answer and the most wrong is right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Clem's here now.
I mean, my initial. So, what do the other Josies think? My initial thought was it's the PlayStation 5 or it's the Oculus Quest or something.
Yeah, a very recent console. That sounds
I would say that's probably going to be it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which one would you like to go for?
What is the most recent?
I know nothing. These are guesswork. I don't know what game consoles are recently out. Is there a new Wii? Is there a new Wii? Is there a Wii? Is there a new Wii?
Yes, well, over our bed, Josie.
Is there a new Wii?
No.
Is there a new Wii?
Is there a new Wii?
You
Is
asked
there a new
me.
Wii?
I mean,
Is there a new Wii?
Is there a new Wii?
Is there a new Wii?
Okay, I think that's our answer, isn't it? It's
What, a new Wii?
New Wii.
Yeah, it's a new Wii.
New Wii, okay.
New Wii.
And the bedwetters?
Have
you produced any new
I'm
Wii?
annoyed that they've taken our answer, which is a shame.
I think we should go the other direction and go something that's not a games console, not old, not.
Yeah, so hang on. Can we have the exact? What's the exact phrasing of the question? What's the first games console ever? What was the exact? What was the question, Sean?
First home games console. So.
Sean ignoring us now. Sean's ignoring us now.
Oh, sorry. I'm delving very deep into what Bing considers incorrectness to be.
What was the question?
Sorry, yeah.
asking?
And do you want the answer as well?
Yes, please, yeah.
What was the name of the first home video game console ever released, which is the Magnavox Odyssey, released in 1972?
Okay, so it's first home video game console. So we want something that's the last work.
Far away from home.
What's the opposite of a video?
Well, far away from home is like video.
International Space Station.
Yeah, International Space Station.
Yeah, international. There you go. International Space Station, please, Sean.
Yeah, that's your guess, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
And-
was actually released at a similar. Wait, when did the International Space Odyssey launch? Might be a similar
in
time.
the 90s, I think.
Okay, so that's not too close. Fine. International Space
Okay.
Station.
So we've got new Wii, we've got International Space Station,
And
Chat
the-
Hypatia.
The chats have chosen a
Dyson Airblade.
No, the chat have chosen a Dyson washing machine from the early 2000s.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
27 is also nuts.
I pushed Bing again to say one singular answer which it considers the least correct.
Yeah.
And I'll read that to you now. Well, as I said before, the least correct answer is a matter of opinion and preference. There's no definitive way to rank the incorrectness of different answers. However, if I had to pick one answer that seems very unlikely to be confused with the actual name of the first home video console ever released, I would say the Wii.
No.
Congratulations, Josie.
New Wii.
We got our answer. Is there? Oh, can you also ask me, is there a new Wii?
Well, the Wii is a very modern console that was released in 2006, more than 3 decades after the Magnavox Odyssey. It also has a very distinctive name and design that does not resemble the Odyssey at all. Therefore, I think the Wii is a very incorrect answer to the question. What do you think, smiley face?
I think this is a great quiz. And I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
I can't believe we did it.
With you, Wii.
Congratulations. Okay, at the end of that round, only one team can afford to change a rule. The anti-nosies.
Is the brain just one question?
Everyone got to answer, yeah?
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think we need to change a rule. This is perfect.
No, we need more rules.
You're winning, you are winning. Oh, Hondo Zed's just arrived. Can people explain what's going on?
Well, can you bring the rules up?
Oh, good luck. John? Good luck.
So the nosies, you're not changing a rule?
I think Josie.
If you want to keep our 1 point, then we are in the lead. But we could add a rule. And
good point,
What
Josie.
do you have in mind?
Judging by the way that this could go now, there could not be another point scored.
How do you mean?
Well, because we have to hit the exact answer that being says.
No, you don't. It's the most incorrect answer wins. So there's always going to be
there's
a
always
point.
a point scored. Oh, okay, fine. Change. Do what you want. Yeah.
Rule or no rule? Last chance.
I say no rule.
Okay.
What? Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Next topic. I think I'm quite happy to press on like this. I think I've never played a game like this before, so I'm happy to see more of it. I'd also thankful. I don't think I'll see another round like this in the future either, so I'm happy to indulge it. I don't think anyone would make this combination of 2 rules ever again.
King of Time was that he would know if there was a quiz. Like.
Unreal Engine. Okay, so we're back into the world of gaming. Okay.
Apparently my specialist subject.
Can you write me 5 pub quiz questions on the Unreal Engine? Oh, with answers. Jeez. I'm seeing what looks the most interesting.
Yeah, Come Genius has got this. So you're looking for answers that are going to be about real engine.
Yeah, about an actual engine.
Advantage.
George Stephenson's The Rocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. What is the name of the most popular game that uses Unreal Engine 5, launched in April 2022? Answer. Fortnite, which wasn't released in April 2022, but that's
I guess the new season of it probably started in...
Maybe it's
I'm not sure either.
That's your question. I can also, given that it's just for everyone, I could just pop it up there.
So should we went first on our guest last time? So should it now go to the bedwetters to?
We don't have a rule about that.
No.
I'm just being democratic
taking another
about
role,
it.
Josie. Okay, so right, so
yeah,
what is the name of the most popular game that uses Unreal Engine 5 launched in?
So maybe it's just very similar to the last one, and we just pick like Pong.
So, look, I think we want something unpopular, not a game, and it uses a real engine. So like a pacer train.
Like the Ford Edsel.
Or considering that it wanted the Wii last time, maybe it should be a game. But
Yeah, I reckon we should. Is there a new Wii?
Okay. So I'm going to give you a clue that might make it more. Do you still want Bing to be the arbiter of this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then it has employed a somewhat similar logic.
Yeah, it's going to be a different game, right?
Yeah, we can go for a
all I'll
game.
say.
Doom.
Yeah.
What's your favourite game, Rickard? Actually, least favourite game.
What's the game?
Oh.
What? Yeah, something. A game that
Superman
can't
64.
be mistaken for Fortnite. What's a very non-Fortnite game? Pac-Man or Pong or?
What's the opposite time period of Fortnite? The Fortnite's every 2 weeks.
So bi-weekly. Yeah.
Again, just keep in mind, just to clear to everyone, keep in mind what I did last time.
Yeah.
Just picked a random thing. Super Mario Odyssey.
I don't think that's famous enough. It's going to pick. Well, I guess it could
Quite
put
famous,
a
isn't it?
Mario game. Well, no, it's very famous, but it's not like the first. Game
I
it's
don't
gonna
mind
go
it.
to.
I'm happy for you to pick basically any game at random. Companies suggested 351 days because it's a year take away a fortnight.
Right.
Yeah, Claymates for the NES is good.
Dizzy Egg.
Perfect.
Okay. Dizzy
Dizzy
Egg
Egg,
for the bedwetters. Should we do chat next?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Chat, Hypatia, have you been keeping an eye?
Oh, well, maybe coming from behind. We had Doom and Tetris, but then Red Coyote has just said, fine, Zork. So I'm tempted to say Zork.
Tempted or actually are saying Zork?
Well, I'm tempted. If the chat can convince me otherwise. Okay, no, they've said no. Then they've said Zork, but that's Pete.
That's Pete.
Okay, not Zork. Okay, our answer is 351 days.
Okay, fine. And going back to you, Josie, and the rest of the Josies.
Yeah, so what's our answer?
I'm tempted to go for Pong, honestly.
I was thinking some kind of something around that time, Manic Miner.
Breaking outside doubling down on Zork. Zork makes sense.
Yes, but that's not.
I mean, we could have Zork. Pong. Let's do Pong.
Okay, so what we have is what's chat's answer? Zork. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of love
Pong,
for Zork.
And
there's a lot of love for Zork in the chat.
Dizzy Egg.
Dizzy Egg, yeah.
Zork, Pong,
You're saying
and
Street
Dizzy
Fighter
Egg.
2?
Let me look up Dizzy Egg and I'll decide.
I don't. Rosanna, what is Dizzy Egg?
Isn't it like an old British game? Or
Yeah, it
series
is.
of
It's a
games?
ZX Spectrum game. It's a sort of a
I know Dizzy
platform
Egg.
adventure game.
Are you not combining Dizzy and Chucky Egg there?
Well,
Or is there
I
a
mean, as in
There
Dizzy,
is.
who is in it?
I don't think there's a rule as yet about whether we can change our answer at the last minute, but there has been some rank insubordination going on in the chat, and they would like to change it now to Street Fighter 2, I think is the most...
It's very funny to make a fuss about it because neither's going to be right.
Okay, can I confirm with you, chat Hypatia, that chat's answer is now Street Fighter 2?
I'm just going to give chat 5 seconds to tell me no again. 5.
No, because then we'll never move on.
3, 2, 1. No, I'm Street Fighter 2 it is.
Okay.
Hope it's Zork.
Let me read out the answer and then we'll argue for another hour. Okay, so I asked it once again, can you give me a single answer that you think is the least correct? And it does justify it. It's got a logic to it. It's very similar to the old logic, which is I think you've all assumed that the apple would fall much further away from the tree than it did. That's an interesting question. I think the single least correct answer to the question, what is the name of the most popular game that uses the Unreal Engine 5, launched in April 2022, is BioShock. Here's why. BioShock used Unreal Engine 2 and Unreal Engine 3, not 5.
BioShock. Yeah, but we're all wrong.
BioShock has not released a new game since 2013, so it's unlikely to be the most popular game in 2022. BioShock is not a multiplayer game, unlike Fortnite, which has millions of active players. And BioShock is not an exclusive title for the Epic Games Store, unlike Gears of War.
They got us, yeah.
Is there an official time during the process of this game where we can pay our point and use the rule-changing mechanic?
No,
you'd have to
rule
introduce that as a
changing
group
happens
first.
at the end of the round.
Okay,
round
fine.
must complete. Rule changes happen.
I was hoping I could do a rule change mid you giving the answer.
Yes, I specifically tried to avoid this kind of Yu-Gi-Oh trap card shenanigans.
At the end of the round, that you could do that. I
Okay,
think no
so
one scores a point, right?
well, no, because it has to be the
The most strong answer. Okay, so what were our answers? Disney, egg.
Here's my complication, right? Here's my complication. Look at the wording with me.
Yep.
The point goes to the least correct answer. So, in terms of your answers and its proximity to BioShock, am I giving the point to the one furthest away?
Yeah. So it actually
Or
reverses.
nearest
So the
to.
least correct answer is the most correct answer, right? The least
It should
correct
no.
answer.
It should be the nearest to the least correct answer that was given by Bing.
If the correct
So if
answer is BioShock.
No, that's the least correct
the least,
answer.
okay.
So we
I'm going to have to give it
nearest
to Street
that.
Fighter 2, surely. That's like the closest in
that's
time and engine.
Bioshock is in an egg. His suit looks like an egg.
BioShock isn't an egg.
This is BioShock.
This
Hang
is
on,
a
let me look it up.
powerful challenge.
Hang on, let me look.
Is BioShock in an egg?
I'm asking Big, is BioShock in an egg?
Yeah.
Searching for BioShock
That's all
egg.
we ask.
No, BioShock is not in an egg. BioShock takes place in different settings, such as an underwater city called Rapture and a flying city called Columbia. There is no mention of an egg in any game. However, there are some Easter eggs in BioShock, which are some hidden references or secrets that can be found by the player. And then it lists quite a few. No, I think Street Fighter 2, if we're playing this ridiculous game where it has to be the closest to Bing's least correct answer, Street Fighter gets it. And is that chat gets that?
Yeah, chat gets a point. I'm just finding out whether...
You can change a rule, Josie. You need 2 points to change a rule. And you've
we
clearly
can't
just
change
moved on to
rules.
-1.
Fine, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we keep that point for now in chat. Okay, fine.
Yes.
So do the Josies want to change a rule?
I haven't got any ideas particularly.
My idea that I had is that if you want to, you can change your answer after Sean has given the least wrong answer. If Sean is still rambling on, if Sean is getting the answer from Bing, right? If Sean is getting the answer from Bing and is reading out that huge paragraph of stuff, before Sean finishes reading Bing's answer, there is still an opportunity to buzz in and change your answer.
But
Any
so
team can do it.
You could just hear the answer and then
say it's that.
But I could just truncate. I could just truncate Bing's response.
And what, we could all shout the answer over the top like a...
No, it's a bad rule. It's a bad rule. I retract my rule.
Good,
I retract
I'm
my
glad.
suggestion.
I think it's a bad rule. Everyone in chat's just saying egg. I think they're making their own fun. Okay, no rule. Do you want to go next round?
Yeah.
And are we happy to proceed in the format that we've created for ourselves?
I'm very happy. I think this is good.
Great, cracking. That's next topic. I hope it's not about UK geography or
So-
video games.
Or just the word fuck, which is very likely.
Oh, God.
I do better at UK geography than Irish geography.
Also, it doesn't matter if you know about it, does it? Because you're just going to give a wrong answer now. It's changed the dynamic.
Well, I know what would be the wrong answer. I know the right answer.
Yeah, but what are the pub quiz
But we
questions
all know the
about
right
Bing.
Knowledge is no longer a factor.
No, it's good. It's decentralized the quiz, isn't it?
I mean, pretty much the only factor that is currently in play is how many people in chat can say things that convince me that they will oust me from being their leader if I say the wrong thing.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with the right answer, though?
Yeah,
It's just what they think.
But,
isn't
yeah.
it?
So basically, the only factor at the moment is how do I maintain all of my power?
Would you like to be our captain as well?
Oh, good. Josie is now the Taurus. I think Josie's
Okay.
good leader.
I've got a question for everyone. Fingers on buzzers.
Oh, is there buzzers now?
No.
We don't have a rule about that.
Do you want to? Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, embouchures on buzzers. What is the name of the fictional character that Bing was named after? Is it Bing Crosby, Chandler Bing, Bing Bong, or Bing Cherry's answer Chandler Bing?
Yeah, I knew that. It's named after Chandler from Friends, right?
Well, Sean has to tell us anyways.
Okay,
Yeah, show me the actual answer.
The actual answer is Chandler Bing. The least right answer, is it going to be the opposite friend?
Well, hang on. So does the answer have to be one of those four answers?
Chat has to choose first, right?
Oh yeah, chat.
But don't you have to pick an answer from the multiple choice?
No, you don't.
Of course.
Bing Crosby would be a good. It's definitely wrong because Bing Crosby's not fictional.
Not a
And
fictional
isn't what
character.
Bing's named after. So it's a pretty good.
Come on, chat. Give
What's
me
his
some
real
more.
name, though?
Give me some more, Chandler. Oh, that's good from Harry. I like that one. I like reception music.
From the Big Bang. From the Bing Bang Theory. Raymond Chandler's good.
Okay, I have asked Bing which character in all of fiction is least like Chandler Bing.
Nice.
Okay.
That's your.
Now that's
Okay,
that's
right.
a good question.
That's okay. Having reframed that, I want to see what chat suggests.
So what do we know about Chandler, team? Chandler is.
I'm watching it justify itself.
Okay, we've got 3 votes in chat for RoboCop. The answer from chat is RoboCop.
It's very good. It's very, very good.
RoboCop is different to Chandler. Doesn't have a dry wit.
Okay.
Should he be any more robotic?
Now back to the Josie team. What do my fellow Josies think is the least Chandler Bing?
I don't know why, but my first thought was the ghost in the woman in black.
Ooh, that's really nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
If we're all in
Now,
on
my
that.
only objection to that is
Okay.
that a Chandler is someone who makes candles, and I feel like if you're gonna go for it ought to be someone. Oh
Yeah, that's the Venn diagram is too close on this one.
Yeah, so it's someone that makes
it's a bit-
so,
yeah.
Someone who doesn't make candles.
So it'd be like Fletcher Bong.
Or Norman Stanley Fletcher from Porridge.
Yeah.
But of course, he is also in a sitcom, so the Venn
And
is
he's quite
still
witty,
overlapping.
isn't he? So
What about
I do like the idea of a
Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, what
'cause he is
about
a
the-
candle.
the-
You can't make a candle.
Yeah, the opposite of a candle maker is a candle. That's
Or
good.
candle seller from Tyrannies.
And he's
makes
kind
sense.
and Lumiere is kind of a ghost. So are
Yeah,
we going for
'cause
Lumiere?
He didn't make himself a candle, did he?
No. No, how could
Didn't
it
make himself? That's impeccable logic. He didn't make himself a candle.
So
And Chandler didn't make
S.
himself either.
Have you not seen the Ouroboros episode where he travels back in time and becomes his own mother?
Chandler is Chandler's dad.
And mother.
And mother, yeah.
Josie S, are you on board with Lumiere?
Yeah.
Lock it in.
So
Lumiere.
That's the candles from Beauty and the Beast.
Chat has RoboCop. You have Lumiere. The
What have we got,
bedwetters.
Rosanna?
Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Slimer, perfect. Yeah, put it
Yep,
in.
locked in.
Oh, unless Rickard wants to suggest something Swedish.
Ooh.
Because Rickard is also a green person coming through a wall at this moment.
Yeah, exactly. he's the most Slimer of all
So
of us.
he may have skin in the game here.
Who's a famous Swedish fictional character who's not like Chandler Bing?
Papphammar.
What are they like?
My thought was, isn't Chandler sort of the straight man of the friends?
No, Chandler is the one people think's funny.
Is he?
He's the
Yeah.
Joker. Yeah.
He's the Joker, yeah. There isn't really a straight man. It's a weird dynamic, friends.
No,
We shouldn't
Ross.
go
Ross
into-
is the straight. It
Ross
doesn't. It
is
doesn't
sort of-
matter. It doesn't matter.
No, exactly.
Haven't seen it for 20 years, so
No.
I'm happy to go with the Rosanna's answer.
Yep, Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Well, I'll start. I'm going to read this whole thing, and you know what you're. Oh no! Did that rule go through? It didn't go through, did it? So
No,
actually,
no.
you're all okay. We'll just argue afterwards. That's a very interesting question. There are many fictional characters that are very different from Chandler Bing, but I think one of the least similar ones is Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Here are some reasons why. Chandler Bing is an ENTP personality type. That means which means he loves a good debate, enjoys picking apart arguments, and plays devil's advocate. Whereas Jon Snow is an ISFP personality type, which means he is loyal, compassionate, and values harmony. Chandler Bing is intellectual, innovative, and independent, all characteristics that are commonly associated with the Aquarius zodiac sign. Jon Snow is brave, passionate, and determined, characteristics of the Aries zodiac sign. Chandler Bing has a good sense of humour and is notoriously sarcastic. He claims his sarcasm is a defence mechanism he developed due to his parents divorcing when he was a child. Jon Snow has a serious and stoic demeanour, rarely jokes or laughs. He was raised as a bastard and faced many hardships and dangers in life. Chandler Bing works as an advertising copywriter and lives a comfortable apartment in New York City. Jon Snow works as a soldier and lives in the Night's Watch in cold, harsh conditions on the wall, fighting against wildlings and White Walkers.
It's different. It's different.
That's not the same at all, is it?
No,
So-
impeccable logic.
So do we need to find out what the Myers-Briggs test is for RoboCop, Slimer?
You could probably just search it. To be fair, somebody's probably done it already. For a
What
long time.
Myers-Briggs
to Jon Snow.
Briggs personality types are the following fictional characters.
Does have a different personality to Chandler.
RoboCop, Slimer from Ghostbusters. And what was yours, Antinoses?
Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast.
Lumiere might have it.
Imagine trying to do that for the ghost one.
I think it's
Well,
RoboCop.
Yeah.
I think it probably is RoboCop, right? They both got dehumanized in the service of
Yeah,
some kind of
they were both-
institutionalized peacekeeping.
But so did
Both killed and brought
Lumiere.
back to life.
Lumiere was far more dehumanized. Exactly right.
Yeah, okay, all right. There's still a lot
Can't get
more.
less human than a candle.
Slimer's not that human, is he, to be fair?
Oh, and Slimer's a ghost. Oh.
No, what's less human than a cop?
Oh.
He's a robot
Well,
on a cop.
robocop is the answer, I think.
What about a ghost candle cop?
Lumiere's not a cop, is he?
No,
RoboCop is a cop.
It's a candle shop.
I know.
No, I'm just thinking that the combination of the three. The
Okay,
least Chandler Bing thing is a ghost of a candle that's a cop.
It has quite confidently told me the Myers-Briggs of all three characters, but none of them actually line up with Chandler Bing's.
Can you ask?
No, with
you
Jon
want-
Snow's is what we need to line up
Snow's.
with.
Who's the most like Jon Snow?
Yeah.
Oh, let me check.
He's gone down.
They're all
Myers-Briggs hole.
even. They're all even. They all share 2 letters
Well, can you
with
just
Jon
ask
Snow.
Bing? Just ask Bing out of those 2 characters.
And
who's
what
the most
star
like Jon
signs
Snow?
do they have?
Which of the following characters is most like
Just take whatever Bing says.
Jon Snow? I feel like we're deferring too much to Bing here. We could have had a good debate, but I guess it's amongst the contestants, so everyone's got an inherent bias. We need a third-party arbiter. Oh, yeah, that's a very interesting question. I think the character that's most like Jon Snow is RoboCop. Because they're both ISTJ personality types. Even though earlier,
Well done, chat.
Yeah,
they're
it's
both
almost like
soldiers
Bing
and leaders.
Bing can accurately predict the
I think this presents some good critical analysis of the Myers-Briggs type indicator.
RoboCop and Jon Snow are both resurrected after being killed. RoboCop is revived as a cyborg after being shot by criminals, whereas Jon Snow is brought back to life by Melisandre after being stabbed by his fellow Night Watch members. They both struggle with identity and purpose after their resurrection. I think that's solid. I think that's actually legit.
To be fair, Ghost
what
is
I
also Slimer's, also
Slimer is
come back,
is also coming back from someone being dead.
No, but there's no. You can't say that Slimer essentially struggles with his identity and role. he goes Slimer.
He hasn't even got a name.
Also, I just noticed that RoboCop and Jon Snow have the same vowels, vowel sounds.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's confirmed.
That's it. Yeah,
Confirmed
RoboCop, Jon
with
Snow confirmed. Okay, there are now 2 contestants who have the power to change a rule. There's about half an hour left in the game. Chat or anti-nosies, what do you want to do?
Chat don't seem to be giving me any input either way about changing a rule.
No, just
Butty Barbie's actively saying, "Don't let Josie spend our points."
I should bring a rule. Can you bring in a rule to say the leader of the chat can be changed under no circumstances?
No, they're just basically saying that of their own accord. That doesn't need to be a rule.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. My only thought that I had earlier to my team of Josies is, can we add a rule that doesn't change the nature of the gameplay, but does change the nature of the scoring? So at the end of each round...
Because if we introduce a... Yeah, go on, sorry.
I was just wondering, like, at the end of each round, every score has a certain number deducted and then is negatived and then is added on. It's some kind of mathematical function that re-randomizes the scores.
Okay.
What do you actually want to happen? I think you've described a kind of a thing.
I want, so I want to take the if you take the score at the end of each round for every team, you then make the negative of that score and you add 5, and that happens for every team, and that gives a lot of points to play for making new rules.
You take the negative at the end. What, you add a minus in front of the score and then add 5 positive integers to that.
Yes, so we would go from 1 to -1. Well, actually, we would go to 0 if we made a rule, and then we'd go up to 5. Whereas chat would go down to -2 and add 5, and they would end up on 3.
Okay.
And then bedwetters would have 5 as well. They got nothing.
What if the score is already negative?
It affects.
If the score's negative, it gets positive, and then 5 is added on.
Okay, Josies, do you want to ratify this rule?
Can't you just make rules easier to make?
Yes, it does. Yes, 100% it does.
Okay,
I
just
want.
make that the rule instead of.
I want more rules.
Josie,
This is a fair.
do you
This
all
is a
agree?
fair rule for everyone. I mean,
I mean,
not
it
sure I
adds a bit more
understand,
fun.
but I don't
Adds a
think
bit more
it
fun
proceeds
to it, I guess.
Not for me.
Yeah,
But I'll agree.
Does it happen to all of the scores at the end of the round, or only to someone's score?
Martine's making a challenge. Martine's making a challenge that this just constitutes giving points to yourself.
no, it's fair. It's exactly the same rule for every team.
Yeah, so everyone just gets points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then bear in mind, though, that at
make
the
a
end,
rule, everyone can make a rule at the end.
And
of the
the,
round.
these,
and you can
the
usurp
fewer points
Bear
you
in
have,
mind-
the more beneficial it is to you.
bear in mind, at the end of the next round, if one team is ahead of the other, the scores will be negated again, putting them up back, and then it will shift forward again.
We're
So
gonna,
you're going to
yeah.
flip flop each round.
I have to say, I'm allowing it.
Yeah, I think
I'm
we
allowed.
allow it. I think we're like,
I mean-
if we go for many more rounds, we'll end up on negative points. But
I feel like we could achieve a similar flip-flop effect by just saying at the end of each round, every score shifts one to the right.
Oh, so the scores go from team to team.
Yeah.
I mean, the only problem with that is at the moment we're only on these piddly little 1s, 0s, and 2s.
Yeah,
I want to
some
get
big
some
numbers.
I want to get
Yeah.
some big bucks in the game.
yeah,
I want to see what happens when we go mad with rules.
Well,
We've already seen
slots
it.
are limited to 3 right now, and I'm not sure
we
we'll
only
open
got
up a
2
4th in
rules.
this first game. Do you want this -1 + 5 inverse the value and then
Yeah.
add 5?
Negate plus 5 is my submission. We can, if the other team members want a different number system or they want to turn it down, I'm fine. That's just my submission to my team.
Josie Russell?
I've got no fucking clue.
Is Josie?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. And when does this take place? After a round?
Yeah, after everyone has cashed in their points for any new rules they want.
Okay,
when it
after
happens.
each rule phase,
Yeah.
all scores are
negated
Yeah,
or
that's-
negatived.
Negatived. I'll do negatived. And then +5. All right.
Then
fine.
+5.
Well,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be negative. It should be inverted. On what's the word?
Yeah.
Whether
So
it is positive
no,
or
but
negative.
the negative of -5 is
Inverted,
5.
Sure.
no, inverted is.
No,
Yeah.
inverted is too vague. All scores
Rosanna,
are
your
the
maths.
number up
Rosanna,
there.
your maths is inverted the number we want.
No, inverted would be
all
like
scores
1
are
over the
multiplied
number,
by
I think.
-1.
Rosanna, what's the word
Plus
we
is
want?
just a 5 upside
Negated
down.
is fine.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Then that is.
So we go down to 0.
Uh-huh.
The anti-noces go down to 0. We now have to spend 2 points if we want a rule. We get 5 points. Bedwetters get 5 points. Chat end up with 3 points.
Well, hang on. What does it say here? After a rule phase. Okay, sure. Yeah, so it happens straight away. So you end up
I
with
think it's good.
5. You end up with 5. And yeah, chat. Sorry, you've been absolutely, you absolutely smashed a bit. So you had 2, down to -3. So you come back with 2. Oh God, that can't be right. You were 2,
No,
so you're
3.
-2. Then it's 3.
So
There
they
we
have
go.
yeah.
Oh, Harry says, "Can we have a roll, please?"
No, this only takes place at the end of a rule phase. That's the actual wording. After a rule phase, so the rule phase has ended.
They
However,
did all say they didn't want to.
there's plenty to play for in the next topic. Fucking hell. Samuel Beckett!
Yes!
It's Mighty Fighters Direct.
I think I don't know about the Bedwetters team, but I would say that Mighty Fighty and me have got some pretty good abilities. Of course, it doesn't matter because
No,
we're gonna still be on
exactly.
to
Yeah,
that.
it's
I keep on forgetting that knowledge is useless.
Well,
not just in this game.
There's a
Knowledge is
logic.
useless. Points are useless and will be reversed.
I don't trust Josie to run your team.
Which applies to both the teams that I'm running. So
Yeah.
What's the question, Quizmaster?
What was the title of Samuel Beckett's first published work, a critical essay on the Irish poet and playwright James Joyce, which appeared in 1929? The answer is Dante Bruno Vico Joyce.
So you've got to think of the opposite of that.
Welcome to the,
obvious,
near the end of the game.
An obvious interpretation would be Samuel Beckett's final work, or most recent that we know of.
What is the least
I
correct
think
answer?
Maybe it's just
something less
not
correct
kind of-
than that could be something like Barbie brackets 2023.
Yeah.
And are we using
Yeah, I'll
Bing
go with
again?
that.
Yeah, we've been
Not
using
said
this
otherwise.
change it.
And until a rule is made to say we don't use Bing, we use Bing.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah, I
just
think
remember
using
the
Bing has
logic
been
that
the
Bing
highlight of
uses.
quiz.
But also remember that if we get less points when the scores are reversed at the end of the round, we will have more points. So the aim now is to lose. So actually, the best answer.
I didn't understand.
The best answer is to repeat Sean's
Right.
correct answer.
Yeah.
So our answer is the same as what Sean said the correct answer was, but I've forgotten it.
Dante Bruno Vico Joyce.
Our answer is Dante Vico Bruno Joyce.
Okay. Chat, I'm going to go to you next. What have you got?
Chat, what are you saying to me? Chat would like to give the same answer.
Yeah,
I feel like Hypatia's operating this game on a whole other level to the rest of us.
It's a difficult game.
Well, we've basically just come back full circle.
Well, people are gamifying getting the answer wrong by getting the answer right. But that's very easy because I tell you the correct answer.
Yep.
I reckon it's.
I think our answer is Dante Bruno Vigo.
I don't think we necessarily do want to do. Can we not?
No. Josie's logic is impeccable.
Oh yeah, but only if you want to win the quiz.
Unfortunately, if we all give the same answer, everyone wins.
Oh, what is the phrasing of the rule?
Yeah,
The least.
So what a better way to end the
Does
game?
one of them have to be the least correct?
Okay.
Is
Okay.
it down to intonation?
Wait till you got to do Tokyo Drift.
This is your last chance for any team to change their answer because if one of you I don't know if people want points or not, so I don't know what's incentivizing
But
anyone.
you want to at the end of each round, you want to be on the lowest possible points, so that when it flips, you're on the highest possible points. So the aim of the game is to use your points, flip, then use your points, then flip.
Okay, but listen to me. Remember how Bing works. So actually, the correct answer.
But I want to lose this round. I want to lose.
Yeah, okay, but we judge what is closest.
No, that's-
to the
Yeah, but
least-
you'll all
what
win,
Bing
you'll all
thinks is
win
the
this
least
way.
correct
Going to
answer,
say
so we
something
can
by
go
Samuel
further
Beckett.
from. We can go further from the correct answer.
Yeah.
We can go further away from the least correct answer than the correct answer.
So a
Yeah,
more
exactly.
correct answer
Easily.
than the
You could
correct
do it
answer.
easily.
Okay, so
You
if
could
we
do
go
it
into
easily.
Waiting for
our
Mercury,
answer is the International
Tokyo
Space Station.
Drift.
Our answer is the International Space Station.
International Space Station. Okay.
Thank you.
Everyone else is staying put? Yeah. We're giving, both of my teams are giving the right answer unless they tell me otherwise.
Okay, I'm telling you Bing's least correct answer now. And it's different logic than before.
Oh no.
There are many possible incorrect answers, but the least correct answer would be something that's not even the title of a work, but rather a random string of words or symbols that has no meaning or relevance. So my example of a very incorrect answer would be zebra pizza, banana unicorn.
Wow.
ZPBU in the chat, please.
However,
I would argue that Samuel Beckett's nonsense essay title is basically a string of random words.
Well, this is
But,
the thing.
but I think they
it's
have to
written
be
it.
different random words.
It's written it zebra, banana, pizza, unicorn with the same punctuation as the original title. So it is still in itself a reference to that original title. What I never mentioned, and maybe this was remiss of me, is that there's actually some ellipses and some full stops in the title, which Bing has copied for zebra, banana, pizza, unicorn. So I think
That's very good. That's a good bit.
We forgot to tell you the punctuation in our answer though, which was the full stop, international, comma.
No, because you I think you're working against yourself. You don't want the point, do you?
No,
Yeah,
I
no, we
don't.
don't wanna- no.
Sean, I don't know what I want.
I think a point goes to the anti-nosies and chat.
Well done, guys.
Why? Because we got the answer.
No, judge it by who is closest to Bing's incorrect
Bing's
answer.
answer, which was
So what is closer to zebra,
so
pizza,
we've got-
banana, unicorn?
We've
Is
got
it-
to triangulate between the correct answer, zebra, banana, pizza, unicorn, and the International Space Station.
Yes.
I'll
what
write
is-
it in
what
chat.
is closer to zebra, banana, pizza,
Look into the
unicorn?
chat
Is
now,
it
and I'll write out the
correct answer or
formatting.
the International Space Station?
No, I think this is right. Also, the Bing answer refers to it being a work by Samuel Beckett, just with random words, right?
Yeah, I think the real answer is closer than the International Space Station.
I think
Yeah, so I think points go to the anti-nosies and chat.
Harry's
Fair
gonna
enough.
shoot
Sorry.
himself. I think because of the combination of Josie introducing rules to destroy the game and then trying really hard to win the game.
In which case, what we need to do, and it's up to my fellow Josies and the chat to decide whether they want to do this. If you want to be in the lead at the start of the next round, you have to introduce as many rules as you can to take the score down as low as possible before the
Because otherwise
points
we'll
there.
be on negative points. Yeah.
Exactly. We've got to get rid of these points before the end of this round.
Okay, so we're going to have probably one round after this. There's probably room for one more round, and then we'll tally up the points. Let me just say as well, there are only 3 rule slots available. So new rules overwrite old rules, and you can nominate which rules get in the chop.
Right.
So
I mean, it might
starting
make
with
sense. Get rid of rules.
starting with chat, and then moving backwards. Or maybe should I give chat more time to think about it, because they're essentially panicking right now and they're going mad. So maybe Josie's, as the architect of this nightmare, you can go first, and then people can react to you.
Harry, that's been dealt with, don't worry.
The Josie team, yeah. So are we only allowed to? Because essentially, if we use up all of our points, which will give us the maximum 5 at the end of the next revolution.
Josie, can I remind you that we have a precedent for negative point values now, so you can keep spending.
But can't you only make one rule?
No, but you can't. You cannot go into debt.
You can't go dice.
It's the same as going overdrawn with us now.
You can't go into debt.
So my thought is, we've got 6 points. We want to get down to 0 points because that will give us 5 points. So we need to introduce 3 rules, and it doesn't matter what those rules are, because the other teams are probably going to make rules that are going to overwrite our rules.
You can't make 3 rules, can you?
So my first suggestion for a rule is...
Hang on, Josie. I think you've overlooked something important.
What's that?
No. I know where Hypatia's going with this. Go on.
Fine, I trust. Go ahead.
I also can see what's happening. Carry on.
My suggestion are the Josies is that the third rule we should introduce is that each team can only introduce 1 new rule per team per round.
Yes.
And our first 2 rules don't matter. So rule 1, the winner.
But the first new rule has to be that we can introduce more rules. The second rule doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
The third rule is that you can then only introduce 1 rule.
Why can you introduce 3 rules? Won't your rules get more expensive?
So, shit, that's a good point.
So when you make
you can do 2.
So at what point do rules get more expensive?
Yeah,
you can only afford 2 rules at present.
So we've resolved it then. So the first rule is teams are allowed to introduce more than 1 rule during the rule adding round. And
Okay,
the second rule is
Which rule is that
and
going
the
to
second,
add that
and
in. Hang on. That's that first rule. What rule is that overwriting?
I need to see the rules on screen, please. Thank you. What should we get rid of? We need to keep after rule. Oh no, we need to keep after. Oh, because the other team can override the rule.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's what I mean.
Because we can get rid of the nightmare rule. And then we'll have more points, won't we?
Yeah.
Can I just say?
We can just keep our
I
points.
think this is a great game, and I want to play it every week.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay, so if we right guys. Okay, so given that the rule flipping is probably going to be deleted, we should only introduce one rule, which gets us down to 4, and we should. No. So we don't want to get rid of the after rule phase because that will encourage the other teams to get rid of that.
So what happens if we put our 2 rules that we've agreed in slots 1 and 2? Does that work?
I don't think we want to do 2 rules now. I don't think we want to do 2 rules now because if we put 2 rules in, then can we put in a rule into rule slot 1 and then overwrite it in rule slot 1 again?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
So let's do that with our 2 rules. Yeah? I'm
Okay,
gambling
yeah.
because I do not know what's going to happen after this. And also, I'm not gambling because I'm also in charge of chat. So, replace rule 1.
But you don't actually want them to win. You're only choosing their answer. You want us to win.
But I can make us win via chat. And they don't have an opportunity to oust me until they make a rule that says they can oust me.
And it hasn't occurred to them to do that yet.
Yeah, so they can do it, but I'm still in charge until they oust me. So, number 1, replace rule number 1 with a team can add more than 1 rule during the rules phase.
Okay, and let me just.
Do rules come into effect immediately or after the end of a rules phase?
Yeah, rules immediately.
Straight away.
Okay.
Normally, the way I'd thought about it is that rules really only affect the questions thing, but this didn't occur to me that people would make rules that affect the rules phase. So, this is just what's happening in it. So, I'm going to take off. Oh no! What have I done? What points were you on, Bedwetters?
5.
Okay. Control Shift. What did I make yours? Okay, good. You've lost 2, and for you to get a new one would now cost you 3. Yanti knows it's still your rules phase now that a team can continue making rules.
So I've got a new suggestion for rule number 1. We now replace this with each team can only replace 1 rule per round, and those rules are replaced from the top of the list downwards.
That feels like 2 rules. That feels like 2 rules to me.
Okay.
That's 2 rules.
That's 2 rules. That's 2 rules.
Okay. In which case, rules can be replaced from the top downwards.
Can only be replaced because
rules can only be replaced from the top
rules
downwards.
Rules slide up 1, right? So you take out rule 1 and then 2 becomes
The
3.
oldest rule.
No.
Only rule 1 can be replaced.
No, because you can replace multiple rules if you wanted.
No, not at one time. You can't.
No, because I'm not putting that rule in. You can.
Yeah, but every time the rule
No, but when
is
you've just done 2 rules, you've replaced rule 1.
Yeah.
And then
you can't replace
rule 1
2.
again.
You
You can't do
rules
2
in
at once, so it's
transaction,
always going
can
to be rule 1.
Well, I mean, that's for you to. That rule's now in place. It's for you to debate.
Let me understand. Let me understand the debate. Let me understand the debate. What's going on?
Well, Josie thinks a rule has now been introduced that only rule 1 can ever be replaced.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
She's done it in a clever way where it will be got away.
They're replaced from the top downwards. So I've replaced rule 1. The next rule to be replaced is rule 2, and the final rule to be replaced is rule 3, and it cycles round. It goes downwards.
Okay, so
it doesn't restart.
It doesn't
never restart
resets.
at 1. No, it goes downwards.
Well, that means that rule's going to get gone soon. And then all the
but Josie
and then it doesn't matter
because Josie just wants you to get rid of that one.
Right.
Yeah,
fine.
Okay, so
someone's got to burn a point on that. But what you really want to do is get rid of all scores negated, then +5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but
Let's just let the
Josie's
Josies finish up, and then we'll decide what we want to do. Yeah.
Okay, yes,
I'm
let me...
sorry.
Okay, so it now theoretically costs you 4. I don't think we're going to have another rules round after this, because we're entering the headache zone. And it is that last one cost you 3. So now you're on 1 point.
so we're on 1.
So because
I don't see this advantaging you, but that's not for me to say.
Rosanna, I think you're
Wait,
thinking
wait.
too laterally.
No,
Why do we need to worry about these numbers at all? Just introduce a rule that these numbers don't mean anything.
I like the numbers. Can we can we view the rules again, please?
Oh,
is it our turn?
absolutely.
Are we...
Sure.
Or is it chat next?
I'm giving chat the longest time to confer and think about things.
Right. So does rule 1 mean that because rule 1 has just been replaced, our next rule will replace rule 2?
Yes.
Yes?
Sorry. I was distracted by Josie making commonplace. What should I do?
So was I, Rosanna. I'm sorry. It just really threw me. I'd forgotten that everyone's angry with this rule, but it's their captain. Okay, sorry, Rosanna. Please start again.
Right, so because rule 1 was the last rule to be replaced, our next rule will replace rule number 2, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
No, I think your next rule replaces rule number 1.
No, this
That's number 2. Number 2.
No, it's rule number 2. It's rule number 2.
Yeah, it's
now.
rule number 2.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
We did just debate this at length. Right.
Fine.
It's a shame. It does ruin the nature of the game, but that's fine.
You know, after 3 years of trying to get an all Josie team together, this is the best it could possibly have gone.
Yeah. How?
You've got an all Josie team and you've got an all team Josie as well.
Imagine what Escape the North would have been like if it was like...
Well, do remember that the first time that anyone won Escape the North was when I tried to take Vaseline to a bureau de change.
Yeah, can we introduce a bureau de change, Rosanna?
Yes, okay. Rule is that there is a bureau de change.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do points become? Euros.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, could you? I'm gonna need some clarification. So they're just.
No, that's
I can't imagine why.
There is a bureau de change.
I think at the end of every round,
Correct. Okay.
at the end of every round, you can visit the
Stand
bureau
by.
de change to change your points into a different denomination.
Yeah.
Can we have ours in yen so it looks bigger than it actually is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll change it to Turkish lira, so we'll have 5 million.
so
Right, Marx, circa 1938.
So our next rule would get rid of
Yes, the Renton mark.
all scores negated +5.
Yeah, sure. And what will you
Unless we
be-
leave that for the chat.
That's yeah.
So are team Bedwetter's allowed to replace multiple rules?
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, because that rule's gone now.
Okay, fair enough.
You've made a rule to allow it, but it
Rule's
wasn't
gone now,
disallowed
right?
to begin with.
But it has now disappeared. That rule is now no longer there.
Is it? So now we can.
Now it's undecided whether that's a rule or not.
No. I'd always imagined you could do what you like. So
Yeah.
What the point of the rules then?
I didn't want to tell you that when you were spending money on it, but
Bureau de change is there.
where do you want it?
Yeah,
So our next rule, actually, if we spend 3, we're going to be on 0, which is lower than the Josie's 1. So we actually benefit from the negation.
Rosanna, you fallen into the Josie trap of doing something very silly and then instantly trying to win the game for some reason.
So I think we want to keep negating.
Chat is going to want to remove that.
Sorry.
I'm the only one here now. Hello.
Sorry, what was that, Ricky?
I think chat is going to want to do something too, so it doesn't matter if we remove rule 3 or not.
Yeah, it will be removed, but I
Yeah.
think we want to keep something with the spirit
Yeah.
of it. So our new rule is at the end of each rules round, all the scores are negated +6. That's the rule.
Sorry. After a rule phase, all the scores are negated and then +6. Is that your rule?
Yes, that's the rule.
Okay, and that's cost you
It feels like a very minor change.
Well, that's the thing. I agree with the rule, but it's gonna be replaced by either us or chat. So.
Okay, and you've spent all of your points on that. There's no more points for you.
Yeah, but it's not going to be that rule is stuck because the next time a rule is replaced, it will be back at the top.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
And chat does not have enough points to
you'll notice,
replace
Jason,
more
that
than
we
one
have
rule.
0 and you have 1, so the negating benefits us more than you.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to get my chalkboard out for this one. Right.
Get the abacus out.
I'm gonna have a chat. I'm gonna have a chat with the main moneylender in the Bureau de Change.
Okay, so that's the bedwetters are done. So now you have no more points to spend. So it's now chat.
But they do have a Bureau de Change. How can we maximise this Bureau de Change in our favour?
Now, do remember, chat, and I don't want to be sticking my oar in. Josie's not on your team.
Is the ultimate arbiter.
What I have said is I am the random champion of chat. If chat comes up with an answer that they all agree on, then I will put that forward. However, if they are divided, I must make my best choice between. If you go back and watch the tapes, you will see that I am always listening to what chat says, and I'm not going to change that now. So,
watch the tapes.
I mean, one of the things that makes this great is that currently I cannot see how many points people have, what the rules are. I can just see a Bureau de Change.
Just a Bureau de Change.
I like how it's now entering the headache zone and then below is Bureau de Change.
The Bureau de Change was a great move by the Bedwetters team because it has made it very difficult to actually understand the game. It was a powerful move.
Oh, because we were completely on top of it before the Bureau turned up.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, we've made the game very silly now, and I can only apologise. You can get the Thai, was it baht? Japanese yen? What's that? Krona?
Florent for Hungary. I think it's still Florent.
Yeah, it's a Florent, yeah.
I have not been paying attention entirely to the points or the rules, so at the moment I do not know. Oh, I mean, it's good that there's some money there.
Points.
Yeah.
Are you getting any sense from chat that there's a
lot of people are saying lowest score wins, but also Reception Music said new currency, so maybe that's good.
I think they're saying lowest score wins. I think that is the new rule that has been submitted by chat, and I'm playing totally fairly, and that is what I will go for.
Okay, lowest.
The Bureau's rotating slowly. I like that.
That's
going to do that anyway.
Yeah, no, Josie, can we not reject the idea that the Bureau is rotating brackets slowly?
Oh, can we have that as a freebie? That's got to be it.
Sorry,
when can you visit the Bureau de Change? Presumably it's after the rule phase.
It's not been specified.
No,
I didn't get a lot of information about the Bureau.
No, it was quite a vague rule.
So it does mean
it's rotating. Okay, yeah, sure. Stand by.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can reroute the drift script. Good thing I've got this hanging around.
This is what happens on Pointless when they're in between the questions.
They make the Bureau de Change speak.
Yeah, it's like, can I speak to the adjudicator, please? It's like, yeah, can I get the Bureau to rotate?
Well, I've done it.
And Sean is rotating himself accidentally, but don't worry, his shame is hidden by the Bureau.
I don't know where drift
That
is.
means from Sean's perspective, the problem is now solved.
It's okay, Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, no, actually, you're right, Chris. Yeah, Sean has done it, but we didn't say from whose perspective.
Yeah, it looks like it's rotating for me along with the rest of you.
We're all welcome to just spin ourselves around. We're just not
can
doing
we
it.
spin? I want to spin.
Hang on.
I'm on a spinny chair and everything, but I can't see anything except behind the bureau.
But also, I'm behind the Bureau de Change, so I don't know if I can really see myself.
Wow, who isn't these days?
All the cool people are behind the Bureau de Change.
I don't know where drift even is. It's somewhere in all these buttons.
It's drifted away.
Oh, no.
Polls, side quests, the question matrix, office lounge, guest round, Sean Morley's normal game. Where is it? Burger bar? No, that just operates the conveyors. I can't make it drift right now. Or can I?
Do we have to
No, I
spend our
shouldn't.
points to make it drift like channel points?
A good question's been raised. Are the All Josie team and Ricard canonically in the Bureau de Change or behind the Bureau de Change with the bins?
Well, no relational aspects to define.
Because I feel like there's going to be some good pickings in those bins behind a Bureau de Change.
Yeah, all the ones with the Queen on, right? Because then
mainly I'm talking about pastries, croissants, donuts. I'm getting in there.
What, you think they have international food in the Bureau de Change?
you can't see what I'm doing. I'm right in there. I'm getting some cannolis. I'm getting a calzone. I'm getting some.
It's pastries that have been changed from countries.
Yeah, can I swap my Thai satay for a steak and kidney pie, please?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm getting some baklava. I'm getting some churros. Ooh,
it's a boulangerie to change. I think that would be
Sean's just having a quick look. He's just drifting behind to check whether he's gone in or behind.
Kind of difficult to tell what phase is this game in now. Has all of the teams have locked in rules?
Yeah, we're reaching the end of the.
Jennifer Mars tipped £10. Could you change this to yen, please?
Right, Josie. Just
1 second,
just
Jennifer.
So this isn't happening for nothing. Josie Stripe is rotating on her chair.
I think that will come back.
That has been entirely unseen by anyone, and it's still unseen because there's some euros up there. Right,
we're back. Okay.
We're streaming now.
Has it been converted to euros?
I haven't said anything about rotating the
Sorry,
euros.
not for much longer. Let me also just get this yen going, and then we'll be ready.
Thanks, Sean. Yeah.
I want to spin.
No, it'll take too long. Just be happy with the yen.
Hold on. Sean.
Just be happy with your yen.
The rules mistress must point out, Sean, that you've replaced.
Rules mistress.
I've given myself that title. You've replaced rule
So,
1.
I thought you said you had too many jobs.
You've replaced rule 1 with lowest score wins. It should have replaced rule 3.
No,
it has to start from the top.
We
No.
No,
It started at the top and then goes downwards per team.
Like the old rule swapped.
Oh,
we,
and then
we swapped out rules 2 and 3, so rule 1 is the next one. That's correct.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Yes. So that is entirely right. Yes.
It is correct.
Sorry. It was difficult to follow the rules when there was a Bureau de Change right in front of me, and so many delicious pastries.
I am sorry, Josie, for deliberately obfuscating the game.
So does chat have some yen?
Very thoughtless of me.
We missed that.
I just converted something into yen. There's some yen. I don't know if chat has yen, and I don't know if the yen is really involved in the end of game scoring. So there's a Bureau de Change. Tick,
has some yen.
Lowest score wins. After a rule phase, all scores are negated and then +6. Let me just put that in now. So -1 is -1. Let's go. Oh, I see. -1. Okay. And then +6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the same thing is going to happen for 2. Just let the Bureau de Change get out of the way. Negative of nothing is nothing. So it says +6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully the Bureau will let me see that sometime soon. There we go. And
are you winning, Josie?
okay, that goes to -2, but then +6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, one final round. And I think that would. And then there's no rules phase because there's no more.
Oh, is there another round? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, there's supposed to be one more round.
One more round. I thought this final round would have happened a long time
Sorry,
ago.
I thought that was the end. I thought that was the end of the game, and I had managed to somehow lose it for both of the teams that I represent.
No, chat would have won.
Well, hang on. Do you want another round? Do you want another round?
I think we've been promised another round. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it'll
We
make.
did agree another round about 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
I did say one
We
more
haven't
round.
yet had that round.
Shit.
Yeah.
Chat, just get the answer wrong. Just get the answer wrong. What are you worried about?
Yeah,
No, there's one more round. I said there was one more round.
There is one more round. Okay, there's
Yeah,
one more
and
round.
it's just a normal question, right?
Yeah, just get it wrong. Jesus.
And there won't be another rule phase.
No, the negating won't go again. The negating won't go again.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
he's not.
There's no
after
rule phase.
Yeah, there's no rule
Yeah.
phase. So there's
God,
no
this is
after
a
rule
simple
phase.
game. Please, buck up, honestly.
So bear in mind, guys, paradigm shift. He's going to give us a question. He's not going to give us the answer, and we've got to answer it.
Oh, correctly. Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly dizzy at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
I don't actually think it's that
I'm
difficult to
dizzy.
follow
I'm
at
just
this
sat
point.
still for 3 hours.
So because after
I'm gonna really hope fuck comes up.
What did that say?
Yeah,
Colours.
Wow.
Colours.
Okay.
Okay, colours. Right. I think
Can
we're
you-
onto a good one here.
Give me 3 pub quiz questions about colours with.
I'll move back a question now
answers.
as well, right? Because it's back to standard rules.
Oh, did we get a question each?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to normal.
Okay. Apart from the Bureau de
Okay.
Change.
Okay.
Bureau de Change stays.
Okay, left to right. Josie team, what is the colour of the M in McDonald's?
So right. So the question
do you
is.
want to do?
The question is, do we
Are
answer?
you?
So there's no rules phase this round. So that means after the rules phase,
Please just
all
say
the
yellow.
scores are negated, then +6. So that's not going to happen.
No.
So we need to get it wrong because the lowest score
Yes.
wins.
This
Yeah.
is the stupidest thing you've all
That's what
wanted.
I mean.
So
Josie's still spinning.
what is
Why would
Josie's
anyone
Josie's
care
oh my
about
Josie's? What colour is the McDonald's M not?
Blue.
Green.
Green. That's the answer. Lock it in. Green.
Okay, that's wrong.
No points.
Okay. The bedwetters. Which
Right.
colour is
Sorry,
not
do we
on?
not get the correct answer?
Huh?
Do we not get the correct answer?
That's not in the rules now.
It's not in the
I
rules.
know,
is it?
true.
Which
Not even
colour?
after the answer.
Traditionally, it comes
Fine,
after.
yellow. It's yellow. Fine. I didn't think it needed saying it's yellow. Okay. Which colour is not on the Taco Bell logo?
Well, wait. Can you confirm that this has a one colour answer?
I can confirm that Bing has given me a one colour answer.
I genuinely think that all the missing are the rules. We
Right,
are
right.
missing what is quite a fun quiz. Just transgress the things Bing said.
We
So the
want-
Taco Bell logo is purple and white, right?
Yeah, so we could give purple, which would right. Is there any way we can swing it so we get the lowest score? Can we
I don't
exchange
care.
our score for current?
No, it
I would
has
like
to be in the
use
rules.
the Bureau de Change and exchange 6 points for.
Rosanna, I would have allowed you to elaborate at all on what the Bureau de Change did when it was introduced. The wording of the rule is, there is a Bureau de Change.
Yeah, there is one, so I'd like to use it. Yeah.
You want to exchange?
You should have thought about that when you introduced the rule.
Okay. Have you been in a Bureau de Change before, Rosanna?
Yes.
Have they ever accepted points?
I saw someone go there. They took their mastermind trophy and cashed it in for you know.
That's a pawnbroker's fee.
Yeah, if you'd brought a pawnbrokers in, you'd have been on to a winner, guys.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't. What they famously, we could just pawn our points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's more of an argument there, at least. This is a Bureau de Change.
I don't think there is, Sean. I think if you go, I'm going to say if you go into most shops, you're like, I'd like something, please. I've won 10 points on a fictional Twitch-based quiz show. They're not going to go, oh, sure, here's your change, sir.
This isn't fictional. This is. What do you mean? We have had a quiz.
This has definitely happened.
Yeah. What do you mean fictional?
It's a game. It's a normal
We're having
game.
a quiz. Really are having a
Normal
quiz.
game, yeah.
All right. Sorry, what was the
Right,
question?
our answer is purple.
Okay, wrong. It's pink.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, purple, isn't it?
Okay, and chat. What is the name of the colour that is made by combining red and blue?
That's what we said.
Chat, please tell me your answer. So far, I've got blue, I've got black, I've got blue, I've got blue, I've got black, I've got Robocop, I've got blue, I've got Gary Blue, I've got blue, I've got Robocop, I've got Acid, I've got Jean Fashanu, I've got Robocop, I've got Robocop, I've got purple, I've got Robocop, I've got... Do Albrot and Reception Music not realise that getting a point means you don't win?
Albrot got here late.
Okay.
No, he was still
Fair
here when
enough.
this rule was made.
Yeah.
I think chat is locking in the answer. A Robocop, please.
Wrong. It's purple.
What a
Okay.
shame. We tried so hard, chat.
I know.
Oh, it's so disappointing.
Now, let now just have a big sip of coffee and tally the scores with relation to the rules. Now, with the anti-nosies with a score of 5, the bedwetters with a score of 6, and chat with a score of 4, convention would dictate the bedwetters would win. However, due to Rule 1, the lowest score wins in tonight's competition. So congratulations to the chat. With a score of 4, you are the first ever victor of Sean Morley's normal game. Congratulations. And we're going to play it week after
week. This is the most normal thing that's ever happened.
Week on week, Sean, or do we start with this?
I think it will have to reset because I feel sick.
I mean, you, Sean, you do not realise the roller coaster I've been on in terms of how much chat have simultaneously liked me and hated me.
Oh yes,
it has ping-ponged incredibly.
Tracy, I would argue you brought a little bit of that on yourself.
I would also, you could look at it the other way, Josie, which is that you pulled all the strings of the entire competition and then lost.
Still.
Sean,
Yes,
did
yes.
I lose?
I
Did
can't
I
see
lose,
you.
Sean?
No, you Josie, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Did I lose?
Yes,
I'm-
you
I'm-
did.
We lost. We lost.
Yeah.
We lost.
Did I lose?
I'm just tabulating the scores again.
You,
Let me
you
just
lost, and we lost too.
just tabulating.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, you lost,
yeah.
Josie.
You
you
may
lost.
well be going home with your points. I will be going home with the hearts and the minds
No,
of
that's
the
not
chat.
true, Josie.
Yeah,
there have been
same.
periods where they've really hated you today.
They have also promised they're going to get me a nice new Wii.
Is there a new
Look at this
Wii?
on you, Josie.
Is
I
there
like how
even a
it-
new Wii?
I don't know.
I think I'm the one who will find out when I get my new Wii.
We'll find out next week in Sean Morley's normal game new Wii special.
Sure, yeah. No more, at least you.
Next week,
Sean
we.
Morley's normal Wii. Thank you all for playing along, and of course, a huge thank you to the brave team that went into the jaws of death tonight. Thank you very much to the anti-nosies, consisting of Josie Hypatia, Josie Russell, and Buzz Josie. And to our other team of contestants, the bedwetters, that is Rickard, Rosanna, and a good Pete. Thank you to all our teams, and of course, to the most important team of all, our real champions, the amorphous blob of chat. Congratulations.
Well done, chat.
Well done, chat.
I have been thinking about how this game should work for about a month and a half, and I wrote loads of absolutely psychopathic scribbles attempting to work out everything that could go wrong. And I realised I couldn't, and I just had to do a stream of this, and it is Oracle. It is everything I could have dreamed it would be. That it is like a children's party where one of the kids goes too fast on a swing or a roundabout and gets sick, and no one's allowed to have any fun anymore.
Yeah, that is what it is.
It's when you have a party and one of the kids eats too much sugar and does a big vomit, and then someone's parents needs to get called.
Yeah.
And you're not sure if it's appropriate to still have fun. It emulates that while also stretching your general knowledge to the limits.
and that limit is what colour is the M in the McDonald's logo?
Which we'll have to wait till next week to find out the actual answer to.
The layers of working out what you're even trying to accomplish while answering a simple question about the McDonald's M. We reached a point where the question's answers are simple. Yeah.
Did I, Pete? Did I?
Yeah.
No, you did. Yeah, the scores.
Even if the scores were the proper way, we still would have lost.
You have your own change in the way, Josie.
This will be back.
Do I have a bureau change in the way?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, here it is.
My long-term plans is to turn this into a league and then an e-sport. But my short-term plans is to work out how to integrate a pitch around.
Oh God!
Which Olympics are you aiming to get in?
Next one, Winter
next
Olympics.
Year.
Yeah, next one. Yeah, next to League of Legends.
Paris 24.
If I can, I mean.
Yeah.
I'll send an email and I'll send this. Okay, thank you for a wonderful stream. I need to go put a cold compress on my mind. So in the meantime, I'm going to send you off somewhere. If you're not already in the Discord, what the heck are you playing at? And let's go off on a little raid. We need something calm after this, I think. Does anyone have any suggestions? Any friends? Any people who are going?
Some of Harry's friends are streaming.
I raided Gongwi recently. Omniboy is a very nice, calm, relaxed atmosphere. Bloodborne might work people up a bit in this environment. So I was only here. Omniboy, wonderful musician, good energy, and a nice aperitif to a really headache-inducing stream. Thank you to all our contestants, chat, and the brave contestants on webcam. I'll see you all later.
Oh, there's some yen in the way. Bye everyone.